In Japanese folklore, many stories include spirits, supernatural beings, and demons called yokai. And of all the yokai, the Tengu is the one that might seem most familiar to modern Westerners. Like the kitsune and tanuki, the Tengu started out as an animal, but its evolution has taken more twists and turns. And like the kitsune's connection to Shinto, it is a close relationship to another Japanese religion, Buddhism. The relationship is not a happy one though. Tengu are sworn enemies of the Buddhist faith, and much of their history has been spent trying to lead people off the road to enlightenment. They are more like minor gods than other trickster yokai, and they expect you to treat them as such. Tengu appear frequently in the orally transmitted tales collected by Japanese storytellers. These stories are often humorous. They tend to portray Tengu as ridiculous creatures who are easily tricked or confused by humans. The kanji for the word Tengu means celestial or heavenly dog. There's never been anything dog-like about it though. So why is it written that way? The first recorded use of the term in Japan is from 637, in reference to something from Chinese mythology. When some kind of noisy shooting star appeared, a monk explained it as a celestial dog, the sound of whose barking is like that of thunder. There's also mention in Chinese sources of the celestial dog, as a more animal-like demon living in the mountains. There's even another Chinese creature called the celestial fox, and its characteristics are strangely similar to the stories told about Tengu. It shapeshifts and appears as Buddha, sets fires, and has the power to possess people. This all happened long ago and it was passed down through oral tradition. So the exact sequence of associations and changes will never be known for sure. There's also a close similarity between the image of the Tengu and Garuda, a bird-like deity, from Buddhism and Hinduism. So it seems likely the Tengu's image developed from something from China, and was associated to a folk demon that already existed. One scholar even suggests that Buddhist priests, seeing the resemblance to Garuda, made this association on purpose. But how this connection arose seems to be lost to history as well. Though you may be familiar with the red-faced, long-nosed version, it may surprise you to learn there are two different types. The Great Tengu, or Dai Tengu, is an imposing semi-human, whose most prominent feature is a long nose and large wings. You've probably seen pictures of the bright red, long-nosed mask that represents the face of the Dai Tengu. When we say Tengu nowadays, this is the one we mean. They live in deep mountain forests, and particular mountains are said to be the homes of particular, named Dai Tengu. Some of their powers, like possession, are shared with other yokai, but their special skills include control of wind, swordsmanship, and flight. Dai Tengu often abduct humans, sometimes to torment them, but other times to teach them magic. Humans may even seek out Dai Tengu to learn their secrets, but often regret it. Along with the red face, long nose, robes, and wings, the Dai Tengu may be depicted holding the large fan that they use to stir up huge winds. They are said to cause wars and natural disasters. With their proud nature and penchant for chaos and savagery, it's no wonder several writers have made connections between Dai Tengu and human society. The other type is called a Go-Tengu. Nowadays the Go-Tengu are sometimes considered servants of the Dai Tengu, but that's not how it started out. The Go-Tengu is actually the old-school version of the Tengu. In other words, originally the bird-like Tengu was the only type there was. But as the goblin's significance changed and developed, they became more human, with the long nose becoming a humanized beak. But even as the new human-like Tengu emerged, the old bird-like image stuck around. So we ended up with two kinds of Tengu in the modern era. Even though the Go-Tengu is the original, it's now secondary. The most interesting stories are about the powerful, intelligent, dangerous, proud, human-like Tengu. With these creatures profoundly entrenched in the Japanese imagination for centuries, Tengu continue to be popular subjects in modern fiction, both in Japan and other countries. They often appear among the many characters and creatures featured in anime, movies, games and other media, and continue to be iconic with the Japanese culture.